and you're going to go and visit some beautiful shops. Unfortunately, all of the shops are closed except one. This shop sells many things, but there is one thing that you realize you need from this shop. You see, the ship that you left, half of you left the ship and the captain told you, we will leave in 1 hour. 1 hour, the ship is going.
Back your
exactly, but this is a monopoly. Yeah, this is a monopoly. We are the only, you understand, this is a monopoly, and we are the only actually ones that are selling it.
Yeah, that's why
actually they need us. They need us. So basically, they need to propose something. I think this is one strategy to do it. Otherwise,
500 times more.
Yeah. So some people have to learn the hard way.
Okay.
Excellent.
Qadir, you have something to say? And then we will come back to you, Rian.
Well, I think negotiation, in my opinion, is really, really important. It's really important to say it, to not to say actually yes to the first offer, because I believe people will pay attention to your mindset and how you think about, it's about the communications.
Our limitation.
It's gonna be harsh if they need money.
هو عبد الرحمن has said that, I think. يعني
90, we do have 90, but like we don't want to spend.
Yes, قلنا هناخذ زي ما قال احمد هناخذ
I think if
ونوصل لكم.
Okay, and so we're gonna start from 30 to like 60.
Agree. Yes, 30 to 60 is good. Yes.
ما شاء الله عبد الكريم. السلام عليكم.
السلام ورحمة الله. أهلا وسهلا.
ما شاء الله, your shop is very, very beautiful. ما شاء الله.
Definitely, we are the only available in the island. So we used to bring
this is the only shop in the yes.
This is the only shop in the island, and we used to bring the top notch of the watches across the world.
You know, Abdul Karim, we are يعني familiar for you. We visited you before, myself and my wife. So
really?
You give us a special discount.
Really?
Yes. Myself and my group, we are looking to buy a watch from your beautiful shop. So how much you will give me discount to buy this watch, beautiful watch?
Definitely, we are here to sell the watches. I have a brand that you're gonna like it. It's a Rado brand, and the main concern for you today is the accuracy of the time. This is one of the best brands, and it's very accurate in time. And I know, there are many stories behind missing watches. I know that, guys, you are just only enjoying here in the island, but the time is very important to you. I had a case 2 weeks back. One of the cross trips came, and they lost their trips due to spending more time in the island. They were not having a watch. So having a watch will always keep you tracking your time. The brand that I have, Rado, you know him? You know the brand itself?
Yeah, I know Rado.
And the cost is very cheap for you guys. It's only 1,000 riyal.
See, it's very good price, Abdul Karim, but for myself, we are looking to the cheap.
Everybody, paper down. Hands up. Don't worry, it's not a bank heist. You're okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So what we'd like to see the amazing things that you created. So who's going to go first? Abdurrahman, I'll let you guide everybody through it.
Ammar, let's see your elevation. Okay, Isra, she made it. Okay, it looks like a frog or a mouse or a cat. It's something. Okay.
Okay.
Ammar made a...
Yeah, it's a cat.
It's a cat. Okay.
Cat mama and the letter of kids.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I wish I could swap it with the ones I have here.
And now I know how Isra knows everything. I will figure it out, and I will talk to that person who is...
Of the ideas. If you block this flow to boundaries, it will stuck. So try at least on your side to make an environment for your flow of ideas to be captured, to be organized, to be prioritized. So you can refer to which is important now, which is important later. And for the example I want to speak now, Sahat is a small team. We are about 27 people. And most of us came from the industry of the shopping center and the retail. And when it started, the government, the lockdown procedure, we started working as everybody else work at home. And we've been, even that we are staying apart, but we are working more closely than ever. We, as every company else, they made a team specialized for the crisis. I didn't wanted to mention it as or name it as crisis team, because we got a name from someone I really dare, and he's the CEO of Albek, Mr. Rami Ghazala, and I quoted his name on us. He said, you got Sahat Super Team. So we name it SST, Sahat Super Team, and this is the task force name. We quoted this and we mentioned it in the LinkedIn that this is from Rami Abu Ghazala, and I'm really proud of his quotation on us. So I used this to simulate on the staff team that it is not a downside time. It is an opportunity now to test your way of managing things. If we survive this and excel in this, we can excel in any other situation. So it is important for us to know that those times is the opportunity for us to test our communication, our being working.
So if just to look at the market and how the market moving by market cap. And before we get into this example, let's have just a very quick example of what market cap means. Anyone knows what market cap, if you can write it in Arabic, what market cap or capitalization means in Arabic? هاي شباب، مين اللي له في الأسهم ولا شكله ما في هوامير في الجروب يا عبد الرحمن ولا؟
شكله ما في حد ليه في الأسهم تماما.
طيب so market cap اللي هي القيمة السوقية. Why market cap? Okay, we have some here. If you can help me with reading this, عبد الرحمن.
Yeah, total value of company.
Okay.
Okay. You need to type it in Arabic, عبد الرحمن.
That's a bit stretched and challenging. So basically the market cap is القيمة السوقية. كيف تحسب؟ Very simple. اللي هي you multiply the stock price, سعر السهم في عدد الأسهم. As simple as that. And if you take Aramco as an example, this is how the worth of, again, or the market value of this company. So why it's important? Because it gives confidence to investors, the shareholders. It shows how the company is financially actually performing. So it's a very good indicator that we use. Okay, and actually Saudi Aramco, when they launched, it is by far the largest, okay, publicly traded company in history. ما في أحد تعدى الماركت cap till today. لما كان سعر السهم, when the stock price was 38, they reached $2 trillion. طيب, now let's move just to understanding what market cap and how it's important. And we look at some companies, great companies here. Some of them, they were like monsters in retail, in different businesses, oil and gas, etc. So if you look at those companies and you look at the changes over those years, you would notice very few have managed to stay at the top of the market cap. And what's in common here? And what you find interesting, that technology is dominating. And those companies are all tech-orientated companies. The like of Apple, Alphabet, which is Google, is part of it, and Microsoft, Amazon, and Facebook as well. So this is what you would find in common when you look at those companies. But if we take a real-life example, and we take Microsoft as an example. So what do you see here when you look at the Microsoft journey since 2014 till, very recent, what would you find in here? You would find that actually there's a significant and phenomenal growth when you look at this graph. And this started since 2014. And there's also a significant amount of innovation and leadership and culture perspective. And that was the benefit
of this session, or what's the benefit of health development? And
no, why you're continuing developing yourself even with those crises, and especially with the healthcare sector. And we're to be honest, we're surprised that you are one of the clients that or partners that are keeping going in developing. You didn't stop. Other partners that we were working with them, when the crisis came, they told us,
Abdurrahman, in the healthcare industry also, or?
No. They're not in the healthcare.
Yeah, that's why.
That's the surprise. That's the surprise. The healthcare is the
maybe
soldiers.
Because we're still working and attending basically. Maybe that's why. That's the reason, because we're still at it.
By the way, they're still at their offices and they're still operating.
For us to be, especially in a time of crisis, I think in healthcare it's necessary for us to be strong in a time of crisis. So cutting off development and cutting off things that will make us stronger, I don't think it's a good decision to take. Especially at this, we should be stronger than ever in a time of crisis.
I think it won't be called development if we stopped it. Or if we put a pause on it. And at this very crucial stage now, seeing that not only in Faqih, all the organizations are having different decisions on a daily basis. May it be the governmental direction or the organizational direction. It's very important for us as leaders to continue this, especially at this time, because specifically talking about the barriers of innovation and how we are going to communicate bad news and good news to our staff, it really makes a difference to have all the knowledge that we got, especially today. The new ideas, the new approaches, the good ones, the bad ones, it's very important for us to be able to understand how it's going to affect people. How is the innovation equation helpful at this stage, even just by communicating it? And I think for Dr. Mazen, on an owner perspective, for him to decide, if ever he was the one who decided to keep it, it helps the morale. I mean, at a very difficult time, for me to have my organization say, you know what, you continue your development at a very difficult time, I think it's a very positive impact.